All right, today we're going to pull back the curtain on Redis. You know, that high-speed engine that powers some of the most responsive apps you use every single day. Let's get right into it. So, have you ever wondered about this? Why does your social media feed update in a blink, but some other app takes forever just to load your profile? Well, the secret, a lot of the time, comes down to one thing: how quickly an application can get to its data. And that is exactly the problem Redis was built to solve. Think of it like this. Redis is an application's lightning-fast short-term memory. You know, the stuff you need right now. A traditional database, that's more like long-term memory. It's super important, but it's slower, more methodical. Redis keeps the most frequently needed data right there in RAM, so it's available in, well, an instant. So, what's the secret sauce? What makes Redis so incredibly fast? It all comes down to where the data actually lives. This visual here, it really gets to the heart of it. Accessing data from RAM is a purely electronic process. I mean, it's happening at nearly the speed of light. But trying to get data from a spinning disk, that involves physical moving parts. We're talking mechanical seek time, which is literally thousands of times slower. By living entirely in RAM, Redis is just playing in a completely different league of speed. That is its superpower. But you know, speed is only half the story. Redis is also kind of a Swiss Army knife for data. It's not just a simple box you throw data into. No, it has specialized tools for specific jobs. So let's say you need to build a real-time leaderboard for a competitive game. Yep, there's a tool for that, sorted sets. Or maybe you need to manage a queue of background jobs, like processing video uploads. Guess what? There's another tool for that. This versatility is what makes Redis so incredibly powerful for today's complex apps. Okay, now let's talk about what is, for sure, the killer application for all this speed: caching. I absolutely love this quote from the source material because it just perfectly captures the elegant laziness of caching. It's all about doing the hard work once and then reaping the benefits over and over again without ever repeating the effort. And this right here shows you the brilliantly simple pattern. So your app needs some data. The very first thing it does, it asks the super fast Redis cache. If Redis has it, that's a cache hit, boom, mission accomplished, you're done. If not, if it's a cache miss, no problem at all, the app just goes and gets the data from the slower main database. And here's the crucial part: it stores a copy in Redis on its way back. So the next time anyone asks for that same piece of data, it's going to be a lightning-fast cache hit. Caching is amazing, for sure. But Redis's speed also unlocks this whole other world of real-time interactive features. Features like Redis streams and its publish-subscribe model, they basically act like a central post office for your app. Different parts of your application, or even totally different services, can send and receive messages without being directly connected to each other. And this decoupling makes the whole system more resilient, way easier to manage, and just massively scalable. And this is the magic behind the features we all use every single day. I mean, think about it. Live chat systems, those real-time notifications that pop up on your phone, streaming sports scores, those competitive leaderboards we were talking about, or even the task queues that process your photos in the background. So many of these are powered by the real-time messaging capabilities of systems just like Redis. So we've got incredible speed and this amazing versatility. But storing everything in this volatile memory, well, it raises a pretty obvious and critical question, doesn't it? Right. This is the question on everyone's mind. If everything is just sitting there in volatile RAM, what happens if the server restarts or, the power goes out? Is all of our data just gone forever? Well, thankfully, Redis has this covered with two main options. The first is RDB, which takes periodic snapshots of your data. Think of it like taking a photograph of your entire data set at a specific point in time. The second is AOF, which is the append-only file. This is more like keeping a detailed running log of every single change that happens. The key takeaway here is that you get to choose your strategy, balancing the performance of snapshots against the absolute durability of a continuous log. So let's just bring it all together, shall we? Redis delivers incredible speed by using in-memory storage. It offers a super versatile set of tools with its rich data structures, and it provides real reliability through its persistence options. It really is the engine behind so much of what we experience on the modern web: caching, real-time features, you name it. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question for the future, doesn't it? As our applications generate more and more data, just an explosion of it, what new, maybe even mind-bending possibilities will a technology that provides an instant memory for the entire internet ultimately unlock? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.